really excited to become elderly. I'm talking late 70s, geriatric, I guess. I don't know. I'm just really excited to finally be able to do those lovable old person things. You know what I'm talking about? And don't get me wrong, I do them now. As a 20-year-old, it's just weird. You know? I've realized once people reach a certain age, all the strange things that they do just become lovable and cute. You know, like dancing. When I dance, it's like, have you guys ever seen an ostrich get electrocuted? That was basically me at prom. You know, I dance like a politician. It's bad, and people are sure to let me know it's bad. But if Grandpa moves like that at a wedding, he gets a pass. It's cute when he does it, that's bullshit. People need to stay consistent. Either stop making fun of me, or bully an old man. Choose! But obviously there are exceptions to the rule, right? Just because you're old and do weird things doesn't innately mean that it's cute. Like, my Aunt Lacey, for example, she does this really goofy old person thing, where she blindly believes every conspiracy theory she can. And now listen, with her and her hobby, it's kind of weird, because she doesn't usually talk about it ever, even when I try to pry it out of her. You know, granted, I'm not very subtle about it. It usually goes something like I say, "Merry Christmas, Aunt Lacey. The moon landing happened," and she goes, "We'll talk." We never But sometimes she gets this random burst of confidence and just takes the stage with whatever she wants to talk about, and it's always terrifying. And usually this confidence only comes after she's been around us for a few full days in a row, which only happens once a year during our big, extended family vacation to God's mistake, the Jersey Shore. Goes there on purpose, and we have been for 30 years. And also this confidence comes at a time when nobody is expecting it. Picture this scene. It is 10:30 p.m. My little brother Mike and I are playing a card game at a table in our hotel room. It's nice, it's quiet, it's wonderful. To the left of the table is a giant window, practically the size of the wall, that leads to the balcony. You can always see who's about to come in the door. And usually something like this happens like night 3 or 4. So I'm playing cards with Mike. Something like, "Oh, geez, Mike, this sure is a fun game. I'm having a wonderful time. I doubt anything could ruin this. Hey, look, it's Aunt Lacey. I think the FBI controls the weather." And I go, "He's off the walls, Mike. She must have had a single Long Island ice cream. It's her one weakness." And she goes, "Kennedy didn't get assassinated. His head just did that." He's already like, "Kennedy, we gotta get out of here, Mike. Get the cards, Mike. The cards, Mike." And she goes, "Meryl Streep is a lizard." And I'm like, "Oh my God." Eventually, Mike gets the cards, and we start scurrying around like cockroaches trying to find the exit. And we realize there's only one, and she's standing directly in front of it. So we gotta kind of wiggle in between the little gap behind her. We sprint out of the room to her saying, "I want to talk about the election," which means we got out just in time. Family, huh? Sometimes I like to think, like, what if she was right? You know what I mean? Like, what if one random day there's a broadcast that interrupts everything in the country, and the head of the FBI walks out, and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, as of late, there have been increasing rumors that the Federal Bureau of Investigation owns and operates a machine that controls the country's climate. And I have come out here today to tell you all." Correct, Mundo, yeah. We have that. And just to be honest with you, just fuck around with it. You remember a few years ago when Florida had a blizzard in August? Yeah, so what happened there was, okay, it was my birthday. I took 12 body shots of Everclear off the secretary. I took them off the Secretary of the Interior, and then I just fucking punched the machinery arm. And then, yeah, 90 people dead of frostbite in the middle of summer. You guys you write about other stuff too, by the way. Like JFK's head, they kind of just do that. We had no idea what happened. I think he breathed in too long. I love her so much, she just does and says some really stupid things sometimes, as do we all, right? Like one time when I was 18 years old, I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I ordered the limited edition Charli Damelio caramel coffee because I needed it for a YouTube video that I was making. And yes, that was the lamest sentence ever spoken. Regardless, I went up to the guy in the middle of a packed Dunkin' Donuts. I said, "Can I get the limited edition Charli Damelio caramel cold brew coffee?" And he said, "What? What did you want?" And I realize now, he heard me perfectly. He was just trying to give me an out to say something cool. I should have been like, "Oh yeah, no." I said, I guess he didn't hear me. I said, "I just wanted you to crush up a bunch of coffee beans into a powder," and I snorted it with a $100 bill. But I didn't say that. No, instead, I repeated myself, and I ordered the limited edition Charli Damelio caramel cold brew coffee at a Dunkin' Donuts in the heart of the Bronx. Talk about instant regret. Even the 8-year-old behind me in line laughed at me. The guy who handed me the drink wrote "princess" on it. That's not a thing that Dunkin' does. He went to the back, found a Sharpie, and wrote that just to make me feel sad. And guess what? It worked.